You know what makes people seem incredibly anxious when they're speaking? Talking really fast like this all the way through their presentation, like they just want to rush through it and get it done as quickly as possible. My name's Kyle Murtagh. I'm a public speaking champion, coach, and author, and today I'm going to give you the skills so that you don't have to talk fast like that anymore, and so that you can speak in a more calm and composed way. Now, in order to slow down, I recommend that you decide three things. Decide where to pause, decide where to emphasize, and decide where to ask. Deciding where to pause. When planning your presentation, I recommend that you pick out a few different places where you think a pause would work well. For example, maybe you want to pause at the very beginning of your presentation to build a bit of anticipation for what your first words will be. Maybe you want to pause after a key emphatic point to give your audience time to think about what you've just said. By picking out where you want to pause, you can then begin to practice pausing for your presentation. And my mentor always told me, pause until it hurts. Because what seems like 10 seconds in our head is really just 2 seconds in reality. And the cool thing is, the more you work on your pausing, the more pausing will become a habit when you're speaking. And that'll stop you from talking so fast. And that brings us on to our second decision, where to emphasize. Now, emphasizing is phenomenal when you want to draw key attention to a word in your sentence. And it also has the benefit of slowing you down, because you simply can't emphasize when you're talking really fast like this. You have to slow down and really be more emphatic on a key word in order to emphasize. So once again, I would look at your entire presentation, identify where your key messages are and where a little bit of emphasis could heighten and draw more attention to those key points. Then in your preparation, practice emphasizing those key points. You will be amazed how much emphasis can slow you down. And last but not least, we need to decide where we're going to ask. And what I mean by this is where you're going to ask the audience questions. Because just talking at the audience gets boring quite fast. But when you involve them, that's when you fully immerse them into your presentation. And there's the added benefit. When you're asking a question, you have to stop and wait for an answer. And that makes you slow down. So again, look at your entire presentation and identify where you could ask some questions to pull the audience further in to your topic. Now, if you are someone who talks fast, you might also need to work on your eye contact as well. Because often when we talk fast, our head is bobbing around all over the place because our whole body is in a little bit of fight or flight. So I'm going to show you a video now on how you can have effective, confident eye contact in presentations. Check it out here. If you enjoyed today's video, then please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and I wish you the very best in your next presentation. And I hope now you have the keys to speaking more slowly and confidently.